Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time we're reaching you. Thank you once again for coming out here. We really appreciate you. Thank you for your support to this channel. God bless you guys. Yes, guys, as always, we're back again with latest and most authentic happenings in the country. The one we've got is coming from the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Of late, there's been a lot of criticism about the Secondus-Led National Working Committee and his administration on how the party has been going. And also regarding 2023, about who is going to be the anointed candidate of the party. A lot of controversies within the party. Anyway, guys, the news we've got right now is X-raying the 3 years of Secondus in the saddle. We'll bring you all of the details shortly, but before we do, my beautiful people, please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Thank you once again. Yes, let's get into the news now and grab all of the details. To say that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, was at its lowest when the Prince Uche Secondus-led National Working Committee took over the affairs of the party, it is to state the obvious. The party was battling from all fronts. Members were disillusioned, loyalty took the backstage, and while some were deserting the party, others were already at the threshold of leaving until the Supreme Court verdict and the policy of the National Working Committee reversed the trend. A lawmaker on the platform of the PDP has said to the hearing of our correspondent when the battle for the soul of the party was raging that there was nothing left in PDP and that the thinking of the most of them is where to pinch their tent. That was the situation in the party during the internal squabble. Shortly after the party was defeated in the 2015 election, PDP was embroiled in an internal battle fought by external forces that almost destroyed the party. It took the intervention of the Supreme Court to salvage the battle between Ali Modu Sharif-led National Working Committee and the Ahmed McCarthy-led caretaker committee of the party. Even after the Supreme Court had put an end to the legal battle over the leadership of the party, the post-effective of the internal wrangling lingered on until Secondus-led National Working Committee took over the leadership of the PDP with a rebranding campaign message of 3 R's: reposition, rebuild, and regain, which were designed to recreate and rebrand the party. We took over the party when it was still trying to come out of the trauma of losing election and being in opposition for 2 years under an intolerant ruling party, the All Progressive Congress APC. We met a physiologically traumatized party struggling to adjust to opposing life after 16 years in power. We inherited a party that had issues with internal democracy. Secondus stated this on Thursday while interacting with newsmen in Abuja to mark the 3 years in office as the party National Working Committee. A keen analysis of issues in the party pointed to the fact that the goodwill garnered and the impact of the policy introduced by the National Working Committee win more members and brought back others who left the party when the internal battles was raging. We quickly hit the ground running in our reform policy. We organized a rebranding conference and embarked on executive consultations across the country. Our sensitization program took us to rallies in all geopolitical zones. By the time our reform program came on stream, the party had become an attractive brand to accommodate the influx of new members that included the entire leadership of the 2 chambers of the National Assembly then, the Senate President and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, other members of the Parliament, and the federal and state levels, as well as 3 incumbent state governors of Benue, Kwara, and Sokoto who joined us, Secondus said. At the interacting section with the media, the PDP national chairman didn't hesitate to say that in the 36 months of ups and downs of PDP, I am proud to report that the party is not at the level where we met it. We inherited a party that had issues with internal democracy. Delegates were not having the final say on who flies the flag of the party in an election. Names of winners were randomly and blatantly changed in Abuja with disregard to the people and the requirements of our constitution. Explaining how these arbitrations were changed by the National Working Committee, Secondus said, as we approached the general election of 2019, our party was already the party to beat. The internal democracy promised in our reform package was already in place. Powers were effectively decentralized to flow from the people. Party tickets were gotten at the Congress venue, not at party headquarters. At state and national levels, popular and more acceptable candidates emerged at state Congress and national convention. A national convention in Port Harcourt, Rivers State in October 2018 became the first of its kind in Nigeria. It was so transparent that there was no complaint from anybody. Instead, all the contestants resolved to support the winner. All this helped to engender confidence and trust in our leadership. Reeling out their achievements in the past 3 years, Secondus said that the National Working Committee carried out one of the most effective campaigns, going to the people with issue-based message, not propaganda, adding that Nigerians accepted the messages and were ready and charged to vote out the APC, whose incompetence and incapacity to govern had become apparent. But what Nigerians never envisaged was that the APC and President Muhammadu Buhari, who came to power through a transparent and credible election, was not going to conduct free and fair election in 2019, he said. The reformed packages, according to Secondus, significantly enhanced the image and status of the party and by extension helped to increase the states under its control to rise from 11 to 16. The party insisted that it could have been more if not for the shameless ambush of the APC in Osun, Kano, Kogi, and Imo states. Internally, the party has also used its in-house means to resolve issues, making PDP the right party to belong in the country today. Nothing supports this assertion more than that after 5.5 years, the ruling APC, instead of trying to put their tattered house in order, is busy begging and coercing our members to join them with fake and unrealistic promises, Secondus said. Projecting into the next 1 year when their tenure will end, Secondus disclosed that the National Working Committee has lined up some programs. He said our e-membership registration is to begin in 2021, unfailingly having secured the approval of its take off from the neck of our party. We have also intended to finalize the peace and reconciliation process within the party with a view to entering the general election as one united and focused political family. The 2019 General Election Appraiser Committee is also expected to finalize its report, and some decisions are to be taken and implemented from it. In the next 1 year, we also intend to continue the reorganization of our administrative structure to bring us to the realistic opposition status through digitalization and upgrading of our offices. Already there are rumors of plots by some power brokers to return Secondus to power for another term. However, PDP National Publicity Secretary Kola Olugbodiya told journalists in an interview that the party was not concerned about future positions but focusing on building itself for the tasks ahead. Honestly, we're not there yet. Our party is concerned about building itself. We have reinvented the party, and all the issues that Nigerians were complaining about as they concern PDP have changed. PDP has become a transformed political party. As regards the position of the party, that is not what is before us now. What is before us is to keep the party steady, and that is what we are working on. So there is no such move, he said. The 3 years of Secondus-led National Working Committee has actually been eventful. But the question is, how far would the 3 R's policy take the party to in 2023? Wow, PDP, they are really working hard as the opposition party ahead of 2023. Guys, you've heard it all. Let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please, my people, don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye for now, and God bless.